On the floor for the visiting San Antonio Spurs. At center. At point guard, Taylor Horton-Tucker. At the other guard position, Austin Reeves. At power forward, Victor Wembanyama. At forward, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Greg Popovich. Let's bring out the starters for your Portland Trail Blazers. Starting at power forward, standing 6'5", number 10, Nasir Little. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 2, Cameron Johnson. Center Babet Playpenis is Bosnia and Herzegovina, Broik Vice Serum, Yusef Nurkic. At guard, 6'3", number 1, Anthony Simons. At guard, 6'3", wearing the letter O, Damian Lillard.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, hump day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons came in as a shy teenager. He said, people here have seen me grow up. Even those around me tell me, man, you've come a long way. You're becoming a man now. I'm coming out of my shell. I've grown a lot, and I'm out of the quiet stage. Now, I'm much more talkative. Kevin?
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got LeBron James, and it's Horton-Tucker in at the point guard. And for Portland, at lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic is out there with Little, and it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. Here we have 2 first-year head coaches, Steve. That being said, how long does it take for teams to learn a new system under these new coaches?
Kevin, is easy. If you have a veteran team, less time. If you have a younger team...
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Spurs passing it around. Shoots the 3. They grab their own miss. Plays it up off the glass. Carter Williams has got his second basket.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And here's Henderson. 17 points in his last outing. To end the run. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Pass to Sohan. Here's Jacobs. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Johnson, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Johnson. Dishes to Henderson. Rebound by Sohan.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take. Let's look at the stats for Yusef Nurkic. A very nice season for him last year. averaged about 11 points a game. Assists. And for a reserve big man, not a big drop-off when he checks in the game.
Totally. You want your team to at least hold court when the reserves come in. He definitely keeps you solid up front.
And the first one drops. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having, though, a couple Hall of Famers.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Spurs foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Henderson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Jacobs, covered by Lillard. And the three ball is good. He's got 7.
And 3-point range this quarter.
On the court right now for the Spurs. They've got LeBron James. And it's Wembanyama in at the 4 slot.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Jacobs, covered by Lillard. Here's Horton Tucker. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Simons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Smitty, one player who's really improved in a very short amount of time is Anthony Simons.
Kevin, a dynamic guard who plays with a lot of confidence. He is especially lethal on the offensive end. And it's because he is capable of scoring from all 3 levels. It's obvious that Simons' game is the product of hard work. You don't get to be as accurate as he is without lots of practice time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And Portland has possession. 15-point game. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. It's stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. That's why he is beloved in Portland.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walden Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard.
That competitive edge Damian Lillard plays with is outstanding. This is a guy that wants to win every single game.
Takes it inside, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching, positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 15. Johnson sends the screen through Lillard. That 3 off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Out to the wing. Here's Wembanyama. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Wembanyama has got 7 points for the quarter. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay. Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Lillard looking around. The baseline J. Here's Nurkic. Up and in on the lane. Nurkic has got his first basket.
It's a challenge trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. He is so good at capitalizing on the offensive boards.
Jacobs covered by Simon.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 18. The pass to Simons. Screen by Nurkic. Johnson in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers. LeBron up top. He had 27 points last game. Jacobs, the pass to Wembanyama. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Assist from
Now Simons. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 17. Count that as his fourth basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
From deep. And the Trailblazers another three.
That's his 5th three-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
LeBron James on the wing. He's got 9. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. And they're running. Jacobs. Great positioning on the putback. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And for Portland, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Simons on the wing. Here's Nurkic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
This is where Nurkic looks to capitalize. With these results, you understand why.
They set the pick. Here's Jacobs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Clemens is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. Wesley's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Trailblazers trail by 18. Throws it up high. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Jacobs, the pass to Wembanyama. Can't finish off the line. And the Trailblazers shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Short. That's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Wembanyama passes to Jacobs. Here's Wembanyama. Can't Buries it from downtown. Wembanyama has got 14 points.
And this really is the story of the game. They've been outstanding from beyond the arc, especially in the second quarter.
And that's his third foul. The chance you take, leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Nasir Little in for Cameron Johnson. He gets that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Three-pointer, Simons. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got 24 points.
And he is having an unbelievable game from three-point range. How long can he keep this up?
Here's Jacobs to the right side. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Clemens, covered by Wesley, and he's able to get it back. It's good. Clemson's got his first 2 points. Spurs leading by 14. Here's Jacobs. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused, and they've executed.
Passes it to Sharp. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Carter Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pop, how did you keep their offense down in the second quarter?
I thought they missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for tuning.
The bench, a big reason they've got a sizable advantage. When you have guys coming in scoring points, it keeps your energy up.
Sorry, guys, I can't add much. I never came off the bench.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. It's a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, Anthony Simons getting it done today.
Something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with a different look now for Portland. Watford's checked in, and it's Sharp in for Johnson. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible, and so far they've been super successful using this attack.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Sharp out there with Little. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Johnson. And it's Watford into the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Wembanyama. The Spurs getting another chance here. Here's Reeves. He's got 15. Here's Carter Williams. Knocks down the 10-footer. Carter Williams has got 8.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Lillard misses. San Antonio leading by 14. Wembanyama passes to James. To the left side wing. Carter Williams, a screen on Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Reeves can't hit. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. That's tipped. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Portland. They're stuck in the same spot, but still a top 10 team.
And San Antonio, they are rolling, showing a lot of belief in themselves. The fan base is energized. We'll see if they can keep this up.
Got a hand on it. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
And if you really want to make things hard on yourselves, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Johnson outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Offline with his 3. Spurs leading by 14. Smitty, after going undrafted, Austin Reeves was given a much larger role than anticipated in his rookie year.
Kevin, he held his own, coming through in some clutch moments and bringing intensity and effort on a nightly basis.
Carter Williams, that one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
It's Henderson on the wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Spurs making a change here. Rose is checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Rose. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Jacobs. Back to Rose. And there's the pass to Jacobs. Hits it from three-point range. And the Spurs lead by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Shot from 12. A rebound by the Spurs.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
Rose surveying the D. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Well, this run largely the result
of offensive rebounding.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
Now it's the time, Blazers Nation. Get loud for your Blazers Breakers Dance Crew.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. Number 1, the Trailblazers.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Watford passes to Johnson. Little kicks to Henderson. And Henderson throws it down hard.
Seeing the floor much better. Little with an easy find right there.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run. Jacobs, the pass to Sohan. A three-pointer, no good. Trailblazers trail by 17. Little. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs shooting around 44% in this third quarter. Little comes with the double team. There's Rose with the three. Drops in the tray.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Johnson. It's deflected. Jacobs. Henderson defending. Jacobs, the pass to Jacobs. The kick out to Rose. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Henderson. It's tipped.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Jacobs. Henderson defending.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
And Portland making a change here. Clemens is checked in.
One shot.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough deep.
Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Chris Clemens. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. San Antonio making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all three. Spurs leading by 23. 1:22 left in the third. Takes a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Sohan's got 5.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Good on the three-point shot. 8 points for him.
And when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
And you know he was going to try to respond. Those threes canceling each other out perfectly.
Spurs ball starts the second half. Let's hear it.
Here's Reeves. Henderson defending. Jacobs, the pass to Reeves. They set the pick. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. Henderson, no good.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul. Penalty. Shooting for San Antonio. Taking 2 shots.
In for Portland. And so he hits both. 30 seconds left in the third. Henderson with it. 6 points for him. Here's Watford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. The Spurs shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Clemens passes to Henderson. Trying his luck from deep. That one misses. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. The Spurs making a switch here. On the court for San Antonio. Carter Williams is out there with LeBron James. And it's Reeves in at the 2. Jacobs covered by Lillard. Yep, that one goes.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG.
Substitution on the court.
Do we need more creativity for the Trailblazers? Simons, he's checked in for Little, and Lillard subbed in for Knight. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Henderson against LeBron. Carter Williams sets a screen for James. Carter Williams, the pass to Jacobs. Offensive rebound, Spurs. Carter Williams with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Clemens. He's looking for Lillard and finds him.
You expect buckets from Dame, a very efficient shooter.
Spurs shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Jacobs covered by Lillard. Carter Williams a screen on Lillard. Jacobs the pass to James. Here's Carter Williams. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Carter Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Pass to Sharp. Off target with his three. Spurs shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
You know what we call this play? A dumb play all the way around, especially at this particular time.
Lillard from outside sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got 17 now, just in the second half.
At the arc, Lillard can make any shot work. His accuracy is astounding.
LeBron James on the wing. Greg, you think of everything that goes into making it to the NBA as a player. Did it come easy for you, or was it all work?
It's easy, really, to overlook the grind, but when you love the game, all those hours in the lab don't feel quite like work. At least not until you start getting a little longer in the tooth.
He was all alone on that one. Lillard's got 27 points.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely, and he lays it straight in. He has 29.
Capable of getting it done from anywhere. Lillard is adept at getting to his spots and finding his rhythm.
Jacobs covered by Lillard. Jacobs the pass to LeBron. There's the screen. Shoots over Henderson. James with the bucket. James has got 7 points for the quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Spurs.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for LeBron.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Here's Clemens, covered by Wesley. Clemens passes to Johnson. Here's Nurkic. The shot will not fall. And San Antonio shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. Spurs working the ball around now. Passes it to Jacobs. 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Drills it from outside.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
To the middle. Pass to West. There's a good screen. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
Portland ball. Substitution on the court.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. LeBron, in the fourth quarter, were you looking to be aggressive?
Yeah, just try to close the game out. You know, my teammates looked for me in the fourth quarter to close the game out with my scoring and just my playmaking ability. So, you know, to be able to go out there and come through for it means a lot.
I know they're used to it by now, but I know you're still happy with the win. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.